Now that we have our calendar filled out with the month, days, and the dates, we are going to now add specific important events that are happening in the month of January. We see that on January 1st, it is New Year's Day. So we want to put on January 1st, New Year's Day. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on a text box and click right here on top of the 1 or whatever the date is, and we're going to write with capital letters, New Year's Day. You will notice the apostrophe is located right next to the Enter button. If you tap the key next to the Enter button, you will get the apostrophe. Once we have New Year's Day in there, I'm going to go to the corner of the text box. Make sure there are 2 arrows, not 4, not an I, but 2 arrows in the corner. I'm going to click, hold down, hold down, hold down, and I'm going to pull the text in there. Okay? Now, we don't have very much space in there, so we're going to put it where we can. Okay? Now, our next goal is that we need to now go to the next event. You're going to put all the events in all of the 5 dates you see here. So we have New Year's Day. You're going to add 3 Kings Day on January 6th, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, birthday on January 15th, Miss Rachel and Miss Yvette's birthday on January 20th. If you can't fit them both, you could choose one to put in, that's fine, and Blackout Friday on January 26th. Go ahead and pause the video, add in all the events, and when you have finished adding in those text boxes, come back here and we'll continue with the next step. Now that we have all the text there, if your words don't quite fit, one thing you could do is you can make them smaller. So if you click at the beginning or the end and you highlight all of the words, and you could go up here and you could change the font to a different size. Okay, like I see these are in size 10, so I could make, for example, all of them size 10. If you like the bold, you could add a bold too, if you want to be able to see them. Okay, so but we don't want to cut off any words. Make sure all the words are in a row, that none of the pieces of one word is separated. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add an image. When I think of New Year's, I think of maybe like confetti. So I can go up here to image where the button looks like a mountain and it says image. When I put my cursor on top, I'm going to click there. And now I'm going to click on right here where it says search the web. I'm going to click on that. And now I'm going to search for confetti and press enter. Okay, so here might be some confetti. You might think of the numbers 2018. Maybe you find like a cool 2018. Whatever you think of, you can put. So now we're going to add our confetti. You can choose one, whichever one you like. If you don't like it, you can uncheck it. Okay, and then when you check one, just choose one. Notice how there are 2 here. We only want one picture, and you can click Insert. So now I have a huge picture, and I need to resize it. So I'm going to go to the corner. So I have 2 arrows. I'm going to click, hold down, hold down, hold down, and make a very teeny version. And I'm going to put that here. I might be able to make it a little bit larger. But I want a picture that goes with what I am. So now I have New Year's Day and a picture of confetti. Now your goal is to add a picture for each of the special dates of the events that are down here. Go ahead and go. When you have finished, you can move on to the next section.